The strong and colossus center of the Los Angeles Clippers has been an exciting player to watch this season. With an average of 10.3 points, 8.5 boards, and 1.6 assists per game, Ivica Zubac has remained a lethal weapon for the Clippers in their somewhat surprising season. They're presently 7th in the Western Conference with an alternating performance in the recent games. He was drafted by the Lakers in 2016 and got traded for a 3-year, $33 million deal to the noisy neighbors, the Clippers. Although we have all that hilarious talk show clip of Zubac and Kawhi Leonard, Zubac is not really a well-known player in the NBA, aside from the fact that he is a gigantic athletic center that pulls up to most of his Clipper games in the Croatian national soccer team home kit. What else do you really know about this dude? Well, today we'll share 8 amazing facts you didn't know about the big Zubaca of the LA Clippers. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and without further yapping, let's delve right into it. His childhood and early career. Ivica Zubac was born in Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina, to Ivan and Jana Zubac. He is from a family with a lot of basketball players. Zoran Planinic, his cousin, played for the Nets from 2003 to 2006. Zubac started playing his basketball competition in Croatia. He played for the under-16 Croatian national team in the FIBA European Championship in 2013. 2 years later, he played with the under-19 team in the World Championship. His performance was outstanding. He was included in the All-World Championship second team. He played for the youth teams of Shabona Zagreb and KK Zrinjevec Zagreb in the 2014-15 season. He debuted for the senior squad Shabona Zagreb, but he left the club following the season due to financial difficulties. He went on to sign for Mega Lex, a pro team in Serbia. With all the nationalities in the first point, Bosnia and Herzegovina and Hrvatska, you're already getting all twisted up there. Well, this leads us to our next point, which is that Zubac is a dual citizen. Zubac was born in Bosnia and Herzegovina, but he is also a citizen of Croatia by naturalization. He grew up in a small town in Bosnia and Herzegovina called Sitlak, which is just east of the Croatian border. Well, if you run into Zubac and ask him what country he's from, you'll get a response like, "I'm 100% Croatian. I live in the part of Bosnia-Herzegovina where we are the only Croatians, and we are the proudest in the world. Croatia means everything to us," said Zubac during a press conference. As a result of the wars between Croatia and Serbia in the 90s, Zubac claims there are still tensions between both nations. When he was about to start his career at Mega Lex, he said he didn't feel the Serbian players would accept a Croatian. And Zubac claims he plays basketball because he wants to use the sport to act as a bridge between both nations. He is in the Mamba Army. Most big European players have idols like, Drazen Petrovic or Dirk Nowitzki, but Zubac has a huge fan crush on Kobe Bryant. He said he loved everything about the legend, even though they did not play the same position. "My favorite part, as soon as I started following the NBA, was Kobe," Zubac said. "I didn't play that position, but he was my idol. Everything about him and the game of basketball, I loved it." Zubac started his NBA career with the Lakers, but he still didn't get to play with Kobe. Unluckily for him, he got drafted 2 months after the Black Mamba's last dance. He told the media that he stayed up till 4 a.m. in Croatia to watch Kobe's last game and still had to make it to practice by 10 a.m. Zubac might have missed the chance to play with his idol, but he played in the same team as he did and sees it as a huge honor. Zubac's personal life. The Clipper man is married to Kristina Prish, a Croatian model, and they both were in Zagreb during Zubac's days in Shabona youth team. He had just turned 18 when he met the very pretty Kristina. They started dating in 2015, and they've remained together ever since. Their marriage was set for 2020, but just 10 days before, the plans were postponed because of COVID-19. In August of 2021, they tied the knot in Sitlak. They're a wonderful couple, and Zubac's Instagram page is full of lovely pictures of them. Kristina has a degree in journalism, but decided not to chase a career in the field. She's a huge animal lover, especially horses. He shares a record with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. On a calm Sunday, in the later part of November, Zubac made absolute magic in Los Angeles. The Clippers were at home against Indiana Pacers, and Zubac went entirely overboard in that game. He ended the game with 31 points, 29 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. That's insane. With those numbers, he joined Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the only 2 players in NBA history to record such a stat line in a game. This drew the attention of his former teammate, LeBron James, who replied to a tweet by Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma said that Zubac was one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA, and King James was in concord with that. Zubac might not be one of the best in the league, but when it's necessary, he gets it done. Talking about bigs in the NBA, it's impossible not to notice Zubac's gigantic size, but he is not the tallest player on the LA Clippers. Zubac is clearly among the 7-footers in the NBA, and his recorded height is 2.13 meters, which is ridiculous. but he still isn't the tallest in the Clippers. Moses Brown, his fellow center, has recorded a height of 2.18 meters. Zubac associates his height with his really tall parents. His father, Ivan Zubac, is 6'6", while his mother, Diana Zubac, is 6'2". Even his siblings are very tall, so it's definitely a family thing. He uses his height to his advantage during his game. Zubac is closer to the rim, making it easy for him to make rebounds and blocks during games. Zubac is also a huge soccer fan. He's a massive supporter of Spanish giants Real Madrid and the Croatian national team. He shows his loyalty by pulling up to pre-game wearing the national team kit. He's a big fan of Croatian midfielder Luka Modric. In 2018, he tweeted that Luka was the best in his position. Modric, best midfielder in the world for sure. On many occasions, the two have met in soccer and basketball games, and they're quite fond of each other. Well, that's it. We've come to the end of this video, and we'd like to see it in the comments section if you know any other exciting and jaw-dropping facts about Zubac.